Yeah, it feels mega, I must say. It feels fantastic. One of my local circuits, really, since Crofts isn't on the calendar anymore. Oulton Park's my local circuit. Lots of fans come out, lots of support this weekend. And yeah, like I say, it's been a case of building over the last few rounds. Confidence is coming, belief's coming, and just needed to take that really into the races and believe a bit more and believe that I could fight with these guys. So yeah, must say thanks to the team. You know, fantastic bike again. And looking forward to the rest of the season, where hopefully I can continue this sort of form and secure a showdown place.
That was a tough race. I don't know what Josh done in the first part of that race, but it was unbelievable. And you know, I got to a point where I had like 2.5 seconds over third place for quite a while. And you know, that stayed fairly constant, and every now and again there'd be some spits of rain and there'd be slippery surface flags, and he just kept going further and further away, and I was thinking, blimey, he's got to put his hand up in a minute or back off or do something. But I was you know, never going to go with him, so I was happy with second. But in the same way that in the first race back markers brought us all back together, this time I got quite badly held up down through Cascades, and I went from having 1.5 on my board to 0, like in literally one lap, and I thought, oh no, here we go. And then I wasn't entirely sure at the beginning who it was behind me. I thought it was my teammate, and then Dan came past, and I thought, blimey, where'd he come from? But he made a tiny mistake, and I managed to get back past, and then I thought, right, okay, it's obviously time to get my head down again, and just pushed for the last few laps, and managed to hold on to second.
Once I got in the second lap, the third lap, the fourth lap, you know, things started to feel more natural, and the line was more defined, and then it started to sprinkle with rain, and it wasn't too much of a problem initially because it was only fine spots, but then there was one lap where I come into Shell hairpin and I had to really slow down. The bike felt slimy on the track, and then I went into Britain chicane, the same thing there, and I was thinking to myself, this is, you know, that's the limit. You know, I mean, if it gets any wetter than this, you know, you got to put your hand up. It's over. But then going down into Hizzies, it was dry again, so I was like, well, I'll see what it's like next lap. And fortunately, it come drier again. So I just kept pushing on. You know, I mean, I didn't know what could have happened or later in the race. You know, I remember race 1 here on Saturday afternoon. I got a bit of a lead, and I thought, oh, I might be able to control this. And I didn't even relax physically. I only relaxed mentally. And Keogh come past me, so I didn't want that to happen again, so I just kept the gas on and just pushed as hard as I could, as if the riders were right behind me the whole way.